43-year-old Chicago woman is still fighting to access her Social Security money days after we first got involved. It's because of debit card problems that CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kosloff reports they're plaguing people across the country.
You swipe, you tap, you insert. Your debit card feels like a safe, convenient tool to manage your hard-earned money. But that small piece of plastic is a direct, unprotected pipeline to your entire livelihood. Right now, a sophisticated new wave of financial crime is completely bypassing traditional security measures. If you are still using your debit card for daily purchases, you are exposing your checking account to devastating vulnerabilities. Today, we are exposing the 8 new debit card scams draining accounts right now. Watch until the end, because the threat at number 1 involves an invisible attack at the automated teller machine that happens while your card is still securely inside your pocket. Let us get into it. Number 8. The restaurant digital menu hijack. The dining experience has fundamentally changed over the last few years. Many restaurants have entirely abandoned physical paper menus in favor of a small square barcode placed directly on your table. You sit down, open your smartphone camera, and scan the code to load the menu and eventually pay for your meal. You trust this process because you are sitting inside a legitimate, heavily staffed establishment. Criminals have weaponized this exact trust using a tactic known as quishing, or quick response code phishing. A scammer walks into a busy, high-end restaurant during the lunch rush. They sit at a table, order a cheap drink, and quietly pull a sheet of custom-printed sticker barcodes from their pocket. When the waiter turns their back, the scammer places their counterfeit sticker perfectly over the restaurant's legitimate barcode on the table. Hours later, you sit at that exact same table with your family. You finish your meal and prepare to leave. You scan the code on the table to pay your bill. The website that loads on your phone looks identical to the restaurant's official payment portal. It features the correct logo, the correct fonts, and a field to enter your tip. You type your 16-digit debit card number, your expiration date, and your security code. You hit submit, the screen thanks you for your payment, and you walk out the door. You did not pay the restaurant. You just transmitted your entire digital financial profile directly to a cyber criminal holding a laptop in a different state. The counterfeit website captured your data in plain text. A 42-year-old marketing director named Sarah from Chicago lost $2,000 after scanning a fake code at her favorite downtown steakhouse. The scammers used her debit card to purchase high-end luxury cosmetics online. When she disputed the charge, her bank denied the claim, stating she voluntarily inputted her credentials into a public website. To defend against this digital menu manipulation, you must completely abandon the convenience of paying at the table through your phone. You must ask the waiter for a physical printed bill and hand them your card, or walk directly up to the host stand to process your payment on the main register. While the restaurant scam exploits your desire for convenience, the next scam on our list targets you when you are completely isolated on the open highway. Number 7. The electric vehicle charging station skimmer. The automotive landscape is shifting rapidly, and millions of drivers now rely on electric vehicles for their daily commute and cross-country travel. Unlike traditional gas stations that are brightly lit and constantly monitored by a human attendant inside a glass booth, electric vehicle charging stations are often located in dark, isolated corners of massive shopping mall parking lots or abandoned highway rest stops. This extreme physical isolation makes them the perfect target for hardware manipulation. Criminals target these unattended charging kiosks in the middle of the night. They do not use bulky, obvious plastic overlays. Instead, they use a specialized tool to pry open the faceplate of the payment terminal and insert a microscopic deep insert shimmer directly into the internal wiring of the card reader. You pull your vehicle up to the charging station after a long day of driving. You plug the heavy cable into your car and insert your debit card into the payment slot to authorize the flow of electricity. The terminal reads your card perfectly. The screen approves the transaction, and your vehicle begins to charge. You feel completely safe. Behind the plastic casing, the hidden shimmer intercepted the communication between your card's microchip and the machine's processor. It extracted the static magnetic stripe data hidden deep within the chip's code. The shimmer then used a low-energy Bluetooth transmitter to beam your debit card information to a criminal sitting in a tinted sedan parked 50 feet away. A 35-year-old software engineer named Marcus from California was driving from Los Angeles to San Francisco. He stopped to charge his vehicle at a remote highway station. By the time he reached his hotel, his checking account was overdrawn by $3,000. The criminals had cloned his debit card and executed maximum cash withdrawals at automated teller machines across the state. His bank refused to refund the stolen money, arguing that the transaction data indicated his physical card was present during the fraudulent withdrawals. You must completely stop swiping or inserting your physical debit card at these isolated charging stations. The only secure method to authorize a charge is to download the official application provided by the charging network, link your payment method securely within the software, and activate the charging session directly from your smartphone screen. Remote charging stations are highly vulnerable, but the next scam targets you inside the luxurious confines of an expensive hotel. Number 6. The Captive Portal Wi-Fi Clone. You finally arrive at your vacation destination. You check into your expensive hotel room, drop your luggage on the floor, and immediately search for the local wireless internet network. You open your smartphone settings and see a network named after the exact hotel you are staying in. You click Connect, and a professional-looking welcome page automatically pops up on your screen. This welcome screen is known as a captive portal. It asks for your room number and your last name. It also offers a premium, high-speed internet upgrade for an additional fee of $9.99 for the duration of your stay. You want to stream movies without buffering, so you gladly select the premium option and type your debit card details into the portal. You just fell victim to a highly sophisticated evil twin network attack. The wireless signal you connected to did not originate from the hotel's secure server room. It originated from a powerful, portable routing device hidden inside the luggage of a cybercriminal staying in the room directly above you. The criminal intentionally named their malicious network to perfectly match the official hotel Wi-Fi. Because their rogue router was physically closer to your device, your smartphone automatically prioritized their stronger signal. The captive portal you interacted with was a complete counterfeit designed specifically to harvest financial data. A 58-year-old sales executive named Robert from Florida lost $4,000 during a business trip to Miami. He paid the fake $9 upgrade fee using his business debit card. The hacker intercepted the data packets over the unencrypted connection and instantly utilized the funds to purchase untraceable cryptocurrency. To protect your wealth while traveling, you must verify the exact, precise name of the official wireless network with the front desk clerk before connecting any device. Furthermore, you must never type your debit card information into a public captive portal. If you require premium internet access, demand that the hotel adds the charge directly to your final room folio so you can pay securely at the front desk upon checkout. Spoofed networks steal your data invisibly, but the next scam uses legitimate financial institutions to drain your account through phantom loans. Number 5. The Buy Now Pay Later Identity Hijack. The online shopping experience is now dominated by convenient installment plans. Services like Affirm, Klarna, and Afterpay allow consumers to purchase expensive items immediately and split the cost into 4 manageable, interest-free payments. While these financial tools offer incredible flexibility, they have inadvertently created a massive loophole for organized fraud rings. A scammer purchases your stolen debit card number, your billing address, and your name from an illicit data broker on the dark web. However, the scammer knows that immediately charging a $3,000 television to your debit card will instantly trigger a massive fraud alert, causing your bank to block the transaction and freeze your account. Instead of attacking your bank directly, the scammer navigates to a high-end electronics retailer. They place a $3,000 laptop into their digital shopping cart. At the checkout screen, they select a Buy Now Pay Later service as their payment method. The scammer creates a new profile with the installment service using your stolen identity and links your debit card as the primary funding source for the recurring payments. The installment service approves the loan instantly based on your good credit history. The retailer ships the expensive laptop to a drop address controlled by the scammer. Your bank does not trigger a fraud alert because the initial charge is only a fraction of the total cost, perhaps $750, and the merchant listed on your statement is a highly trusted, verified financial technology company. A 29-year-old public school teacher named Jessica from Texas discovered her account was bleeding money. She noticed a recurring charge of $500 from an installment service she had never used. The scammers had purchased multiple designer handbags using her debit card to fund the initial installments. When Jessica contacted her bank, they told her she had to resolve the issue directly with the third-party loan provider. The loan provider demanded a formal police report and subjected her to a grueling 3-month investigation before they finally agreed to cancel the fraudulent debt and refund her money. You must treat your bank statements like a forensic crime scene. You must review every single line item weekly. If you ever see an unauthorized charge from an installment lending service, You must immediately contact your bank to freeze your card and file a formal identity theft report. Third-party lenders complicate the refund process, but the next scam occurs right inside your local grocery store while you are actively scanning your own food. Number 4. The self-checkout hardware swap. The modern grocery store relies heavily on self-checkout kiosks to move customers quickly and reduce labor costs. These kiosks are incredibly busy, highly chaotic, and minimally supervised by a single employee tasked with watching a dozen different screens simultaneously. This environment isn't paradise for physical hardware manipulation. In the past, criminals used tiny, discrete skimmers that fit over the card slot. Today, they utilize a terrifying evolution in criminal engineering. They manufacture complete, full-body terminal overlays. These counterfeit shells are designed to perfectly encase the entire payment terminal, completely covering the screen, the keypad, the card slot, and the contactless tap reader. A coordinated team of 2 criminals enters the grocery store. The first criminal drops a jar of glass near the self-checkout area or asks the sole attendant a complicated question to draw their attention away. The second criminal walks up to an empty kiosk, pulls the counterfeit terminal overlay from inside their jacket, and snaps it directly over the real machine. The entire installation process takes less than 3 seconds. 10 minutes later, you walk up to that exact kiosk. You scan your groceries, bag your items, and insert your debit card into the machine. The overlay features an internal magnetic read head that perfectly captures your card data as you push it into the slot. The fake keypad records your personal identification number as you type it. The device then instantly transmits this data via a cellular signal to the criminals. A 65-year-old retiree named Thomas from Ohio lost his entire monthly pension after buying milk and bread at his neighborhood supermarket. He inserted his card into a full-body overlay. The bank refused his initial fraud claim because the criminals used his exact personal identification number to withdraw cash from a different machine, arguing that he must have authorized the transaction. You must test the payment terminal before you pay. Grab the plastic casing surrounding the screen and pull upward with significant physical force. A legitimate terminal is bolted to the steel counter and will not move. If the plastic shifts, cracks, or pops off in your hand, you have just dismantled a highly illegal skimming device. Physical hardware is easy to manipulate in a chaotic store, but the next scam invades the privacy of your own home using pure psychological terror. Number 3. The pending charge cancellation trap scammers have realized that trying to steal your password is often too difficult because of modern security measures. Instead, they have designed a psychological trap that convinces you to willingly bypass your own security and hand them your money. You are sitting in your living room when your phone buzzes with an urgent text message. The message claims to be from an enormous online retailer or a major software company. It warns you that a pending charge of $800 for a new computer has been authorized on your account. The message provides a toll-free customer support number to call if you did not authorize this purchase. You panic, you did not buy a computer. You immediately dial the phone number to stop the charge from draining your checking account. A professional-sounding representative answers the phone. They confirm the fraudulent order and tell you they can cancel the transaction and issue a refund immediately. The representative tells you they need to connect to your computer to process the secure refund directly to your banking portal. They guide you to a website and instruct you to download a remote support application. Because you are desperate to stop the $800 theft, you comply. Once the scammer has remote access to your screen, they ask you to log into your online banking portal. As soon as you type your password, the scammer blanks out your monitor. While you stare at a black screen, the scammer opens the developer tools in your web browser. They alter the visual HTML code of your banking page to make it appear as though they accidentally transferred $8,000 into your account instead of an $800 refund. They restore your screen and immediately begin crying and hyperventilating over the phone. They claim they made a catastrophic mathematical error and will be fired or arrested if you do not immediately wire the excess $7,200 back to their corporate account. You look at your screen. You see the massive deposit. You feel terrible for the representative. You follow their instructions and wire your own money to their offshore account. By the time you realize the massive deposit was a simple visual trick on your web browser, your real money is gone forever. A 72-year-old widow named Martha from Arizona lost her entire life savings to this HTML manipulation. You must never allow an unsolicited caller to remote into your personal computer, and you must never log into your bank while someone else has access to your screen. Psychological manipulation steals your money through fear, but the next scam intercepts the secure text messages your bank sends to protect you. Number 2. The digital wallet provisioning exploit. Your smartphone is equipped with a digital wallet such as Apple Pay or Google Pay. This technology allows you to link your debit card to your phone and pay securely using biometric facial recognition. Banks consider this technology incredibly safe because it relies on the physical hardware of your specific phone. Criminals have discovered a devastating method to hijack this exact provisioning process. A scammer purchases your 16-digit debit card number and your billing address from a dark web forum. However, they do not possess your physical phone. The scammer opens the digital wallet application on their own smartphone and inputs your stolen card details. To authorize this new connection, the bank's security system generates a random 6-digit one-time passcode and sends it via text message to your legitimate phone number. Simultaneously, the scammer initiates a spoofed phone call. Your caller identification displays the official, verified phone number of your bank's fraud department. The scammer tells you they detected an unauthorized login attempt on your account from a foreign country. They sound authoritative and demand your immediate cooperation. They tell you that to verify your identity and block the foreign hackers, you must read the 6-digit security code they just dispatched to your mobile device. You look at your messages, see the code from your bank, and read it aloud over the phone. You did not block a hacker. You just handed the scammer the exact cryptographic key required to provision your debit card onto their personal smartphone. The scammer hangs up the phone, finalizes the setup, and walks into a high-end retail store. They hold their phone up to the terminal and purchase massive quantities of untraceable digital gift cards. A 38-year-old small business owner named David from Illinois lost $4,000 in a matter of minutes. The bank adamantly refused to refund his money. They argued that because the transaction was processed through a highly secure digital wallet that required a verified text message code, David must have authorized the device linkage. You must completely change how you view text message codes. A financial institution will never call you and ask you to read a security code out loud. Those codes are designed strictly for you to type into a secure website. If anyone asks for a code over the phone, hang up immediately. Provisioning exploits trick you into handing over your security keys, but the ultimate scam on our list requires zero interaction, zero text messages, and zero mistakes on your part. Number 1. The Contactless ATM Relay Attack. This is the most terrifying evolution in modern financial crime. It completely bypasses the need to steal your physical card, your personal identification number, or your passwords. It happens invisibly, through the open air, while you are simply standing on a public sidewalk. Modern automated teller machines are equipped with contactless near-field communication readers. This allows customers to simply tap their card against the machine instead of inserting it into the slot. While this prevents physical skimming devices from capturing your data, it has opened the door to a highly orchestrated, invisible heist. This scam requires a synchronized, two-person criminal syndicate. You are standing in a crowded line at a coffee shop or waiting for a bus. Your debit card is sitting securely inside your coat pocket. Criminal A is standing directly behind you in the crowd. They are carrying a powerful, custom-built radio frequency transmitter concealed inside a normal-looking backpack. Criminal B is standing miles away, positioned directly in front of a contactless, automated teller machine. Criminal A steps close to you. The transmitter inside their backpack silently pings the microchip embedded inside your debit card through the fabric of your coat. The transmitter captures the encrypted cryptographic handshake generated by your card. Instead of processing a small transaction locally, Criminal A instantly relays that live, encrypted signal over a high-speed cellular network directly to Criminal B. Criminal B holds a modified receiving device up to the contactless reader on the automated teller machine. The machine's computer thinks your physical card is currently tapping the reader. The relayed cryptographic signature is mathematically flawless. The machine accepts the tap, bypasses the need for a physical insertion, and prompts Criminal B for a withdrawal amount. Because organized syndicates often pair this relay attack with prior surveillance or data breaches to obtain your personal identification number, Criminal B simply types your code and walks away with your daily maximum cash limit. A 45-year-old accountant named Linda from Washington experienced the devastation of this zero-interaction theft. She received a massive withdrawal notification on her phone while she was actively sitting at her office desk. Her card had never left her purse. When Linda filed a police report and contacted her bank, she faced an impenetrable wall of corporate denial. The bank's security log showed a perfectly authenticated near-field communication tap at the automated teller machine, followed by the correct personal identification number. From the bank's perspective, the transaction was flawless and entirely authorized. They refused her claim, leaving her permanently robbed of her rent money. The speed and distance of this relay attack make it nearly impossible for traditional banking algorithms to stop once the signal is captured. The financial system prioritized the incredible convenience of tap-to-pay technology over the security of your hard-earned cash. They created a frictionless environment where your funds can literally vanish through the open air. You cannot rely on the banking industry to patch these vulnerabilities. You must take proactive, physical control of your financial security. You must purchase an established, highly rated radio frequency identification blocking wallet. You must ensure that every single card you own that possesses a contactless symbol is shielded behind a layer of conductive metal to neutralize ambient scanning. Furthermore, you must log into your banking application and permanently disable the near-field communication feature on your debit card if your bank allows it. Your educated paranoia is the only firewall protecting your life savings from the invisible threats radiating all around you. Do not let the convenience of a quick tap cost you your financial security. If you want to know exactly how cybercriminals are bypassing biometric facial recognition to hack directly into your mobile banking applications, you must click the video on your screen right now. We break down the invisible malware targeting your smartphone and the specific hidden settings you must change today to protect your digital identity. Stay vigilant, shield your cards, and never trust a payment terminal based on appearances alone.